I got a beef this morning with this guy, Scotty Kilmer. Uh, I go to YouTube a lot and I look on for different things like we all do. It's a very resourceful channel. And so I've watched Scotty Kilmer for years, got some good advice out of him. But lately, I've got a beef with him and I want to address it to him. This guy goes out here and he talks about buying cars on Craigslist and the scams and all the things going on. And one of the things that he always points out is he generalizes used car dealers. And this pisses me off. Okay. He goes out here and he talks about don't buy from a used car dealer, buy from Craigslist, where they're notorious for scams on Craigslist. But Scotty Kilmer is out there saying that all used car dealers are having private individuals sell cars for them and all this bullshit that he doesn't know. Well, let me tell you from a used car dealer. Now, my son is a used car dealer. I have a lot of people that go out here thinking that I'm a used car dealer. I'm an agent for my son's dealership by choice. I want to support him and his car dealership. He's a very honorable man. I have watched him take vehicles, and he was trained that way when he takes the vehicles to these called experts like Scotty Kilmer, and they diagnose the car, they misdiagnose it, the car breaks down, they dump the shit back on the used car dealer. Okay, it's never the mechanic. These guys have to have no credentials to be a mechanic. They can come in with their little ratchet and their sockets and say, hey, I'm a mechanic. But there's absolutely no credentials. They go to these schools that none of them are endorsed by the state. There's nothing any state regulates about being a mechanic. So it's take these cars out here and get a trusted mechanic to look at them. Bullshit. They're mechanics. They're not fortune tellers. They can't tell you what's going to go wrong with the car, no more than the used car dealer that is selling it to you can tell you what's going to go wrong for the car. Now, in upcoming videos, I'm actually going to disclose what you should not look for, and everybody out there has got their opinion about what used car dealers do. I've been a used car dealer now for over 50 years, and let me tell you, I have been accused of absolutely everything in the used car business, and none of it is true. I know, and most of the people that I know in the used car business are honorable people. Bad things happen to cars that they sell. That doesn't make them responsible. So it really does infuriate me that people go out here and say, get you a trusted mechanic's opinion. That's just like his asshole. Everybody's got one. His opinion may not be the same as another person's opinion. So he's out here ranting and raving about don't trust used car dealers. They're dealers. They are buying and selling used cars. They're in the business for profit. They're not buying junk. It may turn out to be junk, but they don't know it when they're selling it. That's no more different than you go out here and you buy a 6-pack of beer and everybody raves about how wonderful this beer is. You get it, and it's the most horrible beer that you've ever tasted. Okay? Does that make them people lying to you about beer? Maybe they like it. Okay? Maybe they think it's good beer. You don't like it, or it sours on your stomach. Are you going to hold them responsible for it? Are you going to call them a liar? No. My son stocks used cars. Every car on this lot, he will represent a full disclosure of what he knows. But the buying public doesn't hear all of that. All they hear is, I want this car, I've got so much money, that's a minor problem, that's a minor problem, that's a minor problem. They take it to the mechanic, and this guy is like hung the moon on car business. He's lucky about diagnosing problems and fixing problems. That doesn't make him a general person. He's not like a surgeon out there. So, Mr. Kilmer, what you need to do, in my opinion, before you go out here and categorize that everybody is a crook in the used car dealer business, where's your credentials at? Car dealers have to go out here. They have to put up $50,000, $100,000 bonds. They have to have a commercial property. They have to have all kind of licenses, and after that, they have to abide by state laws. They're a heavy regulated industry. What regulates you, Mr. Kilmer? Nothing. Nobody regulates you. You can get out here and lie and say anything you want to, and nobody's got any recourse. But let me tell you, a car dealer, he cannot lie. Okay? The fact of the matter is, if he goes out here and tells a lie about a car knowingly, the state will step in and make him buy that car back. As long as the people can prove he lied. And here's the key, Mr. Kilmer, proof. You don't have any proof about anything you say. You don't have to have any proof because the state does not regulate you. You've got an opinion. So that's my beef with Scotty Kilmer and any mechanic out there that goes and buy them a set of tools at Harbor Freight and say, hey, look, I'm a mechanic. Please subscribe to this channel.